My name's Anthony. Welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. And earlier this week, Chainlink fell down 43%, all the way down to the price of $20.97. At the time of this recording, Chainlink is still 30% down from its all-time high. So the question has risen, is this moment, this week, the best buying opportunity we're going to see all year for Chainlink? Stick around because we're going to talk about all the news that came out this week. We're going to take a look at the charts, and I'm going to let you know why I believe the answer to that question is unequivocally yes. And don't forget to join our growing community by subscribing to the channel before you go in the lower right portion of your screen if you are someone who's serious about including cryptocurrency investing in your overall wealth building strategy, or if you're a Chainlink holder for that matter, because I do make regular Chainlink videos. I'm always covering Chainlink on this channel. So let's begin by taking a look at the cryptocurrency markets here. At the moment, we are up 1.5% on the day, but don't let that fool you. We are down heavily this week. As you take a look at the last 7 days, we have fallen from a high of almost 1.8 trillion down to where we sit today, just under 1.5 trillion. So the market is getting beat up, and it has brought about so many opportunities in so many of these coins. Like, yes, we are going to focus on Chainlink here, but I mean, truth be told, there is opportunity everywhere, and we have to view these dips as buying opportunities in bull markets. So at the time of this recording, Bitcoin is trading at $47,000, down from its all-time high of over $58,000. Biggest mover of the day and week, of course, in the top 10 is Cardano, which has moved into the number 3 spot. But let's take a look at Chainlink, currently sitting in the number 9 spot, trading at $25.96. and down 25% over the last 7 days. So just 7 days ago, this was trading at its all-time high, which was roughly $37. And the first thing I want to do in this video from a technical standpoint is show you guys why Chainlink is still in position to do very well. And even this serious sell-off that we've seen is not the end of the world for us. So before this all happened, you see this lighter white line. This was the uptrend that we were maintaining for some time that I've talked about on this channel. Now, when the dump happened, I want you to notice how this price point here is still a lot higher than all of the ones or majority of the prices that came before it. So all you have to do is take this line down like this, and you will see that the uptrend is still intact. So this is great news. If you're someone who's new to technical analysis and you start looking at these candles and you drill down to the 4 and the 1 hour or even the 15-minute charts, this is going to look extremely bloody to you. But you zoom out, guys. You just zoom out to the daily chart and you get a better picture of what's been going on. And that's the type of TA I've been bringing to you for Chainlink on this channel for some time. I've been covering this channel for over a year now. And so first, I'm going to give you 2 reasons why I think the price is heading up from a technical standpoint. Later on, I'll show you if it falls lower, where to buy. I'll do that towards the end of the video. But here's why I think it could be heading higher. First of all, if you look at this blue line right here, this is the 50-day moving average. And you can see we fell down to it, but we have held it as support. And I'll scroll in for you a little bit, and you'll see that really clearly. We came down to it, below it just for a second, but now we've popped up above it. Right, we had a bearish engulfing candle here. Then yesterday's daily candle closed. This could be considered a harami candle, which could be a sign of a turning point. You can see we hit our low point. Now we're starting to come back up. Now that doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, guys. We could fall lower, but I also think we could be going higher. And the second reason, if you look at the red line here, this is the median of our Bollinger Bands. And that you can see is sitting right at about $30. And so that's another reason. Because what happens, price generally oscillates above and below the median of the Bollinger Bands. And right now we are very far below them, which would indicate the price is going to want to come back up. So let's take a step back here from the technical analysis. And I'd like to give you guys 2 different news stories which came out this week, which are incredibly bullish for Chainlink and have not been factored into the price yet. And this is exactly when you want to be buying this type of stuff, guys. When the news is coming out and you can see improvements fundamentally that are not reflected in the price. In fact, when the price is literally doing the opposite in that it's suffering from a market-wide crash, those are the types of moments that you want to buy, and I do believe we are in one right now. And here is something I retweeted this week. So Grayscale Investments, the Grayscale, They're going to be looking into launching products around a bunch of new cryptocurrencies, and one of them is Chainlink. But you can take a look at that, pause the video, see if any of your other holdings are there. But let's take a look at this story a little bit. So Grayscale currently offers accredited investors 8 single asset investment trusts and 1 diversified fund, including Bitcoin Trust and Ethereum Trust, among others. But now they're talking about adding all these additional cryptocurrencies. And according to a report, before the above-listed digital assets, which are the ones I showed you before they can become investment products, they have to undergo a process similar to those that are already offered by the digital asset manager, Grayscale. So this is not guaranteed yet, but the news did just come out today, and this is a big deal if Chainlink gets picked up. Remember, the market cap for Chainlink is much smaller than it is for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin with just under a $1 trillion market cap, Ethereum at 171 billion, but Chainlink is only at 10 billion. So to get a large institution like Grayscale behind this would bring a lot of money to a smaller market cap project. Even though it is still a blue chip kind of top 10 crypto, it's significantly smaller in market cap. And I will keep up with this story on Twitter for you guys. Give me a follow over there at CRAnthony3. And let's take a look at our next big story. Chainlink promises 10x data with the new off-chain reporting. Now, this came out earlier this week, but it was too big of a story not to include in this video. So, what is happening here? Chainlink has unveiled its newest off-chain reporting upgrade. This is the network's largest overhaul since it went live on Ethereum in 2019. So this was a huge upgrade. And so what's happening here is the data that was formerly aggregated on-chain has now been moved off-chain. And the most immediate benefit to DeFi and its users will be a 10x increase in the amount of real-world data that can be made available to smart contract applications. So Chainlink just got 10 times faster. It also got more efficient and should decrease call latency. So this is going to be big for Chainlink. This is also going to be big for DeFi as a whole. Could potentially help the Ethereum network, but remember, one of my favorite things about Chainlink, and one of the things we need to remember as Chainlink investors, is that Chainlink is blockchain agnostic. So just because it's an ERC20 doesn't mean that it can only work and does only work with Ethereum-based projects. And that's potentially a big deal because if you've been watching the markets lately, you know, Ethereum is really hitting some problems, really hitting some bottlenecks. These gas fees are insane. If anyone who's tried to trade on Uniswap lately, you know, you're paying $50, $100 per trade, depending on how much you're trading. It's a huge problem. So as time passes, and you guys know I'm bullish on Ethereum, but Ethereum may not be the go-to smart contract platform in the future and the DeFi platform. It might be Cardano. It might be Polkadot. So the fact that Link is prepared and designed to work with all these different chains is a big deal, which will help Link maintain its place as the top decentralized Oracle project in cryptocurrency. And so if you haven't taken advantage of the dip this week and you haven't bought any Chainlink, I do stand by what I said earlier in saying that I think this could be the best opportunity of 2021. So I have some Fibonacci retracement levels drawn here, and I just want to let you know what to expect and what levels to watch for. So if you haven't bought any yet, especially if you're not invested at all, I think right now would be a fine time to buy. I think anytime we're below $28 or $27, that's a great price for Chainlink. I was talking about below $30 in my last video, and now prices have even gotten better since then. But if you want to be patient, what you might want to wait for is this 0.5 retracement level. And I do think it's possible that Chainlink could fall back down here one more time within the next week. Because remember, when these markets correct, like if you look at the Bitcoin chart, when we have these corrections, like the one we saw here starting on January 8th, they usually last a few weeks. So from January 8th, we started falling. We didn't see the true low until January 27th. So you might have another week where this price continues to fall. Now, of course, history doesn't always repeat itself to a T, but it does tend to rhyme. And so if you're interested in investing in this at the 0.5 retracement, which I think is possible, you're going to want to keep an eye on $22.75. And a more psychological level might be $23 even. And I know if you're bullish on Chainlink, that might seem like a really low number for me to throw at you, but keep in mind, it already happened once. We dipped all the way down here to just about $21. So for us to see $23 is possible. So what you might want to do is just go ahead and program a limit buy order at $23 for Chainlink. Now, there's no guarantee that'll happen, and I know it's not as fun as, placing limit orders is not as fun as market buying because you don't get that instant satisfaction. But what you do get 9 times out of 10, or really 10 times out of 10, is you get a better buying price. I'm going to ask you to give this video a like if you found value in the content. And also, let me know where you think the price of Chainlink is going this week. And also, is this the best buying opportunity we're going to see in 2021? What do you think? Aside from that, thank you for watching the video and enjoy the ride. Later, guys.